Hello there everybody! This is Tony, also known as TTBurger88, and welcome back to another episode of TTBurger Game Reviews. Today I'm going to be talking about a game that was requested for me to review by ScootZMedia, a fellow subscriber and good friend of mine. The game I'm going to be talking about today is a game that I used to enjoy, and I have no idea why I did, because after playing this game, I realized I was wrong, and that this game is awful. Not as bad as Aquanauts Holiday, but still really bad. That game is Bubsy 3D, which was developed by Eidetic and published by Aquanauts. The story of Bubsy 3D is actually the best part of the whole game. The story is, Bubsy has been kidnapped by the alien species known as the Woolies, from the planet called Rayon, and they have invaded Earth. Unfortunately, the rocket malfunctions, and Bubsy escapes to Rayon. The Woolies learn that he is collecting atoms and rocket parts to build a rocket ship to stop them, and they fear him to be dangerous. To me, the story isn't bad at all, and it really works. It's just a shame that the rest of the game didn't get the same love and care. I give the story an 8 out of 10. Graphically, Bubsy 3D looks terrible, and I'm not kidding when I say this game is terrible. Heck, the game looks unfinished. The Bubsy character model looks decent, but the enemy models look very blocky and generic. The worst part of the graphics though is the backgrounds. The backgrounds look completely unfinished. They look at the ground and tell me that the ground looks finished. I mean, look how bad it looks. It looks like something in a beta testing. And the walls look all blocky too. It looks horrible. And this game came out in 1996, and there are launch titles on the PlayStation that look a lot better than this. So all in all, the graphics look horrible, like lazily horrible, with no care or effort put into them. I'm going to give the graphics a 0 out of 10. The sound is also a big joke. The music is so corny and cheesy that you can almost laugh at how bad the music is. And the voice acting is just as bad. The voice acting mainly consists of one-liners from Bubsy, and he's annoying right from the start, and he never shuts up.
Game star. For starters, grab all the items you see. There's plenty of them in each level, and if you get enough of them, you'll be in for some surprises. Now, what would a platform game be without platforms? I wonder if there's any extra lives up there.
That's pretty much it for the sound. I'm also gonna give it a 0 out of 10. And the gameplay? Dear Lord, it is horrible. It is horrible to the point where the game is almost unbeatable. First off, you do nothing in this game except collect atoms and build and find rocket ship parts, and that is it besides attacking enemies. In order to complete a stage, you must find both parts of the rocket ship in each level, but good luck finding them both because it isn't very clear where they are, making it a big chore. It's also easy to get lost in the game because the levels are so huge, and for the most part, each level looks exactly the same. The controls suck. Every time you move Bubsy, he slides around on the ground like he's on ice. And when you jump, the camera moves up where it's facing the bottom of the stage, and it's hard to tell if you landed on an enemy or not, and it can get you hurt or killed. Your only other attack besides jumping on the enemies is throwing atoms at them. But to use an atom as a weapon is very weird. To use the atoms as a weapon, you don't just collect the atom and then use it. No, you don't do that. You have to press and hold the square button before approaching that atom and before you collect it, but you have to be careful. You only have a few seconds to use the atom as a weapon, otherwise it blows up. And you need to use this as a weapon to open up walls in parts of levels to get rocket ship pieces. And the worst part is, like I said, you can only use the atom as a weapon before you collected it. And if you run out of atoms to use in that area where you have to blow up a wall, you have to either restart the level, die, or complete the level and go back to it later. Or you just have to reload your save file. You have no control over the camera, and it makes it impossible to see enemies. You can get hit without knowing what hit you. The enemies are a big joke. They don't attack you or move at all. The only way they can kill you is if you run into them too many times. Most people I know have played this game, most likely have given up after the second level, and there are 16 levels in this game, and you will pretty much see all the problems this game has after you beat the first level. Seriously, there is no point in continuing after this because the game is so broken, it's almost unplayable and unbeatable. So the gameplay is a total joke. It's getting a 0 out of 10 as well. So all in all, I have no idea why I liked this game at first, but this game is horrible. Don't play this game. If you like platformers, the PlayStation has a ton of them and a lot better ones at that. I give Bubsy 3D a 1 out of 10 because of the story. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. This is Tony, also known as TTBurger88. Peace out, and have a great day.